So hi everyone, here it is, November 24th, and here in the United States, it's Thanksgiving Day. But anyway, this is to the Russian people. Even if you don't care about Ukraine, a sovereign nation that was not going to do anything against Russia, despite what has been in the news, they weren't going to attack you. They weren't committing genocide. Otherwise, it would have been in the news, right? But anyway, even if you don't care about what's happening to Ukraine, you should surely care about what this ridiculous war is doing to your own country. Russia has a long history of doing some really great things. The space race, your music, your dance. You do export oil or fuel and energy, and now that's just curtailed at least a little bit. You have wonderful culture. But now, because of this ridiculous, unnecessary war, you have at least 90,000 soldiers that are dead. 90,000. That's basically 90,000 families, fathers, mothers, sons, brothers, everybody that are crying, that are having to bury someone. And for what end? What end? What gained when that person died for President Putin? What was the gain? Also, the extended families, the friends, the people that are no longer working to support the family, working to support your Russian economy, the Russian people. You probably have well over 100,000 people that are injured, many of which are seriously injured. Missing limbs, missing eyes, can't speak, have tremendous psychological damage that will take years, that will burden families and your economy for decades to come. What has all this brought you? Your reputation around the world is soured. It will take decades to restore. You can't compete in certain sports events. You can't travel to countries. You can't fly to places. You're being shunned. Many of your people have escaped your own country. What has this brought you? I feel, Russia, it could be a welcome member of the worldwide community, but now it's just an outcast. An outcast. Your leader says, well, that's fine. I don't care being an outcast from the Western world because I'm going to be the new center of attraction for the world. Everyone will come to us. Well, no, they're not. No, they're not. As long as you continue with this, you are not going to be the center of anything other than the center of shame. I don't know how this is going to be. I don't know how or when this is going to end, but it will end sometime. And hopefully the replacement will be a better leader than what you have now. One that will care about his own people and not want to be on this path to, as he said, indefinite expansion. Now, what does that mean? He means in addition to attacking Ukraine, he wants to expand in other places too. And you know darn well, if he goes after the Baltic states, it's going to be a big problem. So, I feel bad, especially bad for the Ukrainians. There's millions that are homeless. Putin wants to get them to freeze and die in shivering cold without power or light in the winter. That's just unspeakable. He will burn in hell forever. All right, burn in hell. But in the meantime, I also feel bad for Ukraine. For Russia. So, whatever you can do, I don't know what you can do, but I do feel bad for what's happening to your soldiers, your economy, your reputation, your country, everything. I feel bad. But until this is over, that's going to continue.